Be careful whom you're taking freelancing advice from. These supposed gurus are all over YouTube. They get thousands of views, have great looking thumbnails, but they've not freelanced a day in their lives. Do they have any skin in the game? They did no marketing, have no clients, have had no deadlines, deliver nothing. They just produce content. Over the last 20 years, I started, grew, and ran and sold 3 contracting companies. Freelancing is a series of short term contracting jobs, so I know freelancing. Let's do a deeper dive into 4 reasons why you shouldn't listen to these content generators. Then we'll close with what you should do if you want to freelance. Here is data from ChatGPT about YouTube creators. Almost all advice you're going to see on YouTube today about freelancing from creators that are in the monetized or semi-pro category. I say that because the pro and the top creators are likely doing entertainment only types of videos, as theirs is a very broad audience. The folks making the videos that you're watching about freelancing will likely be gone in a year. The check marks are for the categories that have some staying power. So why would you listen to them? YouTube does no fact checking. It only cares about views. It would promote the sun will explode tomorrow if the thumbnail is attractive, the title's catchy, and enough people watch it. Content creators are in the business to get monetized, and they just want views. So a legit question is, why am I doing it? I'm a content creator. My skin in the game are my grandkids. In many cases, they're in the videos as I try and bring useful information to you. It's also a teaching moment for them. I'm retired and I've had my payday in selling companies I started and grew. This is fun for me and a challenge to get views and subscriptions.
Please subscribe to our channel and share our video. It's free.
Okay, hopefully you'll subscribe. Let's get back to the facts. This data came from the Bureau of Labor Statistics and startup postmortems. Let me translate this to freelancing. On number 1, if your skill or offering does not solve a posted problem on Fiverr or Upworks or platforms like that, well, either you won't get the work or you'll be ill prepared for what is required from you. On number 2, when I started our business, Realm, we had 9 months of savings, and as it turns out, we needed 6 months of that, as although I got a quick contract, I didn't get paid for 7 months. On number 3, 4, and 5, using Fiverr or Upworks or platforms like that, you really don't have a business plan, a market, or pricing strategy. Freelancing on those platforms is a series of temp jobs, and when it ends, you have to scramble for the next one or sit at home and not get paid. For number 6, Fiverr and platforms like that might give you an idea of whom your competition is. On number 7, we'll talk about AI real soon, and 8 and 9 are self-explanatory. Are you starting to get the idea? Freelancing is out there, being on your own with no safety net and no help from an HR department. You're expected to produce, know what you're doing, no hand holding, and if you miss a deadline, you won't get paid. And on top of that, you get a bad rep. Okay, up next is the impact of AI on freelancing. Here are the top 5 freelancing categories from Fiverr and Upworks, and then the expected impact from ChatGPT from AI. On a best scenario, the hourly rate will be going down for most of these categories. On a worst case, the freelancing jobs won't be there. Now, if you're an AI developer or integrator, then you'll use those tools and get work. But freelancers today aren't doing that kind of work. Let's look at Fiverr so I can make a point about competition. Let's select web development. Look at your competition. There are hundreds of folks willing to do your work if it's web development. This is the case for every top category. So what should you do? I have a few suggestions. First, don't quit your day job. Freelancing is extremely risky. Do both for as long as you can, as you get the stability of a paycheck from your W-2 job, and then you learn skills on how to freelance, and it's not about just doing the work. It's about running a business. If you have lost your job, find a new day job for that stability and start freelancing when you can. Freelancing from scratch when you have to have the money is really hard to do. Number 2, when you're ready to freelance full-time, make sure you have enough bank. You should plan for 6 months savings before going full-time. And don't burn a bridge with your employer, as he or she may be a future client. Number 3, only do what you're an expert at. Only freelance in what you're really good at and likely what your day job is. You're going to be a hired gun, and if you miss a deadline, you're going to be in trouble. So be real about your expectations. And number 4, study what Fiverr, Upwork, and others offer. As a freelancer, what you really want to do is develop your own client list, but that may take time. So use services like this to jumpstart and, and plan to develop your own business pipeline, your own contracts, and possible future clients. As then, when you have relationships and references, your rate will go way up because people buy things from people they know and they like. And number 5, leverage AI because it's here. Take the time now while you have your day job before you jump into freelancing and get really busy to learn the tools of the future so that you can leverage them versus compete with them. Don't jump too early. Okay, that's it. Sounds easy, right? Well, if it were easy, everybody would be doing it. The key is don't quit your day job. That gives you the margin for mistakes and miscalculations and allows you to keep going. Your trade off will be time for that safety net. But it's better to work harder while keeping your day job and fail at a freelance job than to jump into cold water and be unpleasantly surprised because of miscalculations or errors on the freelancing side. I hope you like our content. I do appreciate your comments, likes, shares, and please subscribe.